when we just going about the way, just doing things and not really understanding why, we don't really put our all into it. When I breathe deeply down here, I'm getting my lower lungs involved. Bow in. Let's bow in. Let's bow in. I love my anatomy and physiology. I love the movement. It all ties into the Tai Chi and Qigong and yoga as well. I call it the three dragons. And let's just implement the nasal breathing. If you have an obstructed nasal passage, I understand, and you have to mouth breathe. You have to. Deviated septum. Some people cannot breathe through the nose physically. They just cannot do it. But if you can implement that, you see the benefits. Let's go ahead. Inhale. If you need to bow out at 3 o'clock, I understand, family. I understand. Here we go. Here we go. Let's take flight. Let's let that breath guide us. Let's let that breath guide us through our body. Let's travel inside and outside. Inhale across the top. We talked about breathing. Now let's use that technique. Exhale down the center. Inhale. Feel your lungs. Feel. F-E-E-L. Feel and feel. Feel and feel. Fill the lungs. Also remember how important it is to have that nice long exhalation. Remember, when we exhale, we expel those toxins. Also remember that the exhalation, we're actually grasping the oxygen. On the exhalation, the inhalation just brings air in. We only gather what we need from that air on the exhalation. Interesting, huh? Inhale. Do some research on it, family. Become a professional in your field. Become a professional knowing your body. Just for yourself. Self-knowledge. Know thyself. Know thyself. Inhale. This is the last one. Now this one, we're going to change it in the front. You know how we do it? You know how we do this? Right here. Soul Group, thank you for being here. New people, jump right in. Jump right in. Welcome to the family. Here we are. Inhale. Floating up and down. Breathing in that fresh prana, that fresh chi. Relax the knees. Remember, knees are slightly bent. Chest is slightly concaved. Crown point is going up. Tailbone is going down. The bottom of the feet is soft. The toes are relaxed. There's space between each and every toe. There's space between each and every finger. We can feel our palm points in the center of our palms. The palms of our hands is the Lao Gong point. The center of our foot, the sole of our foot, is a point that reflects the Lao Gong. It's called the Yang Quan. The Yang Quan point on the bottom of the foot. Let that point rest on the surface of the earth softly. Don't force your foot into the ground. Don't force your foot into the ground. You'll have knees hurting and back hurting. We don't want that. Inhale. We'll do one more and exhale all the way out. Expel. Expel the breath. This is the last one coming up here. Inhale. Traveling through our body, traveling through the universe. Okay, inhale. Tai Chi ball. Right hand on top. Turn to your right. We're going to wave hands like clouds. We're going to wave hands like clouds. As I turn to my right, once I get there, one hand goes down, one hand comes up, and we turn to the opposite side. As I turn, I change hands up and down, wave hands like clouds. Inhale. This movement is associated with assisting us in digestion. Turn. Digestion. Exhale. Now in the temple style, our front arm is horizontal, not vertical. So here, my right hand points down towards the ground. Left hand is horizontal. Right hand is horizontal. Left hand is pointing down vertically. Fingertips are extended into the earth. Feel the tips of your fingers. Feel the tips of your fingers, the very tips. Make a connection with that. A physical as well as a mental connection with the very tips. When you focus on the tips, that helps bring the energy. That helps bring the energy into the fingers. Inhale and exhale. Exhale. Inhale as you turn. Exhale as the hands change up and down. Inhale as you turn. Exhale. We also call this wave hands like clouds. We also refer to it as being a type of rolling. That's rolling, like a ball rolling. We call it a rolling ward off. So if you look at the front hand, it has that, the front arm has that ward off shape. Yes, we call it a rolling ward off. Very good. You know, we should actually add today, we hadn't done this in a while with the wave hands like cloud. Let's add a few steps. Let's add a few steps here to work on our coordination. So check it out, family. I'm going to move over a little bit so I can use the whole view inside the camera. So the left hand is up, horizontal. Right hand is down. Fingertips extended down. Straight arm. Elbow slightly bent. This is going across about chest level, right in at the level of your pecs, okay? So let's work on sideways steps. We've been doing forward and backwards quite a bit, wouldn't you agree? We've been doing diagonal stepping using this, but we hadn't done much lateral. We hadn't done much lateral. Let's do a little lateral. So as you see my body shifting over towards my left, and I'm turning. Now my weight's on my left leg. My hands begin to go up and down. At the same time, my foot slides in next to my other foot. Pay attention to my feet here. If you look right here, that's maybe about 2 inches, would you say? 2 inches. In other words, don't bring your foot together. Don't touch the feet, okay? Not too wide. 2 inches about what you should be maintaining when you bring the feet together. Now my weight has come over to my right leg. It allows me to step out. Now you want to put the toe down first. Toe and then the heel. Make sure your weight is going down on this leg and then it's drifting over. It's just floating over, slowly floating over, turning at the same time. Now my weight is here. My hands begin to make that transition. And notice that that foot slides in, not sliding across the floor. You want to pick it up. Don't drag the foot. Don't ever drag the foot in the Tai Chi.